Yo, this is Howard Von Noise, the OG of Creepy Cool, presenting Noise Inc. on AMR Radio. Tonight we have all kinds of awesome, ready to throw down with you, from interviews, reviews, special guests, not to forget our underground creepy sauce, and very relevant, the strange.
What's up? This is Howard Von Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, broadcasting through AMR, and tonight's special guest is Miss Juniper Peach. How are you, Juniper?
I'm good, yourself?
Always awesome, and thanks for coming down and chilling in the morgue. It is a morgue. It's a next morgue. Ghoul McD ensures me that there was dead bodies here. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's very appropriate for a upcoming Halloween show. So yes, tell us a little bit about your background and what's led you to doing what you're doing today.
So I started calisthenics when I was about 3 years old.
Yeah, right.
And I danced that for like a ridiculous amount of time, like 12 years.
Cool.
And then I, had some operations, gave it up for a bit, and then got into pin-up and burlesque, and I've kind of morphed my burlesque character more and more like me. She's real geeky, really spooky, and that's just who I am, and I'm proud of it.
Mad. So how did you come up with the name Miss Juniper Peach? What was the story behind that?
Well, it was made a long time ago now, actually, come to think of it. And I was currently working as a bartender.
Cool.
And
7 coffees?
No, actual bartender.
Beer,
down in Geelong.
Sick.
And I'd just been to like a gin night, so it was all, like juniper berry this, juniper berry that. And I'm also a massive fan of Nintendo, so I was like, Juniper, Princess Peach, I can make this work. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
As well as like Juniper's the first female professor in Pokemon, so like hell yeah.
Cool. So you pretty much merged what you love to do daily with what you're into personally.
Yeah.
So all video games,
video gaming,
serving drinks. That's crazy. Cool. So coming from calisthenics background, so was that performing solo, or was that
so calisthenics is like a team sport. It's only
team sport.
Yeah, it's only in Australia, and like when you start off real young, you do like 4 routines every competition, and then when you get up to like seniors, it's like 7 or 8, and it's like you can't do calisthenics without it taking over your life as such.
Yeah,
and
it's full time.
7 routines, 7 different outfits. It's just so much energy and so much effort goes into that, and I really, really did enjoy it, but definitely not me these days.
No, I totally get it. Like I used to play ice hockey, so I did that team sport thing, but it kind of crafts where you end up to like current day. Like you can pull that experience and use it.
Yeah, I keep meeting like pin-ups and burlesque dancers who, have done calisthenics. It's like a secret little closet thing of ours.
No, it makes total sense. So obviously you got outfits, you got routine.
Yeah, costume designing, outfit designing, like choreographing, storytelling, all comes from that. So
awesome.
Like born and bred, really.
So from 3 you started doing that?
Yeah,
cool.
My sister had a few like foot issues, and they said calisthenics could help it. It's very active, and then they were worried about me having them, so I got chucked into it. And at the end of the day, because I've got a lot of knee problems, my surgeon told me that if I hadn't started it when I was 3, I would be in a wheelchair now. So
unreal. Kind
of saved my burlesque career doing that then. So
yeah, jeez, that's crazy. So so the transition from there was into pin-up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. So
I had a few
what
years
got you
off,
to pin-up? Into the pin-up world?
Well, thinking. So my mum used to date this guy who was real into cars.
Yes.
And I'd always, get brought along to like Old Ford Day and Old Holden Day and down to the Geelong Revival, and they had a best dress there, so I thought, one year I was like, screw it, I'm just going to go in the best dress, I'm going to have fun, I love what they do, and yeah, from there I have not stopped, honestly. Like,
so you got a taste and it was addicted.
Got a taste, it was just like, I can do this, I love this is me, and have just like flourished from there, and like I think I have like a very different pin-up style to a lot of pin-ups, and I
How so?
Well, I'm a lot more psychobilly and alternative, so like
yes.
you won't see me in a pink floral dress any day soon.
Yeah, unless it's like hyper. You got a pink microphone. We should highlight.
I have a pink microphone. This is the closest pink thing I have.
Sick.
Yeah, I have pink leopard print shoes. That's as far as my pink goes.
Yeah. So that's no hot pink. It has to be hot, like toxic green with the
toxic green and purple. Green and purple.
Sweet.
But I kind of morphed it into a real psychobilly, gothabilly kind of pin-up style. I do a lot of the alternative competitions and stuff that has like alternative in their name and geek in their name.
Yeah. So would you say pin-up the whole again, like getting an outfit, a routine? Is it routine based pin-up?
Some of them and some aren't. Some of the big competitions are like you get 3 minutes in a track on stage, and others is just like you do a twirl.
And just look pretty.
Just look pretty.
Cool. All right, awesome. So how long did you do that for?
I'm still doing it now. I don't think I'll ever give it up.
Just when to feel the vibe.
Yeah, it's a bit hard in Melbourne during winter. There's nothing really on, but there's definitely some stuff coming up during summer to get to.
And you were recently in Queensland. Was that pin-up or was that just a car show?
Bit of both.
Bit of both.
I always go down to Cooley Rocks on because it is an amazing festival.
Yeah.
And I went up to Grease Fest as well and supported some fellow pin-ups of mine from down here, and
bands and cars.
Melbourne girl won it, so it's awesome.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So you're still heavily pin-up scene based.
Always. I think I always will be. I love the music too much.
Yeah, and it's good fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're there, you're dressed up anyway for the show. Why not just do a twirl?
Why
not?
Maybe win a competition.
Maybe.
So, what do you win? Typically in a pin-up comp.
Normally pin-up's really good because it's very community. So there's a lot of like pin-up stores and people who just run stuff out of their cars and stuff, and they all decide to sponsor the competition. So you normally win vouchers for like handmade outfits and
cool.
Just like jewelry and everything like that. And most of the people who sponsor these are like their own store owners. They're just people doing what they love, and it's great. And all the people who own shops tour around Australia as well. Like,
cool. So it's very really community, family driven. It's moving around.
Like when I go up to Queensland, I still know like 20 people there.
That's cool.
I still feel like I'm at home,
like
even
my homies
in a different
over there.
state. Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. So, what led into the burlesque? Just expanding on the performing, or
I really wanted to get back into dancing after being away from it for a while, and I really wanted something that I could control what I do. Like I do 50s rock and roll dancing, but there's steps, and you do the routine that your teaches you, and as a girl I don't get to lead at all. And so I really wanted to start something where I could create my own art and do it for myself, and only work to what I want to do, and only do the shows that I want to do.
Cool. Like a solo performer. It's like it's your chance to shine.
And I can really get away with whatever I want.
Sweet.
Like if I don't want to be a princess, I don't do that show. It's pretty simple.
So you kind of mold your performance to whatever, I guess, the event it is you're performing on.
I more just have routines that people like fit into their events, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your routines? What you go to?
Well, at the moment I have 3, and I have created a very special, secretive one for the Monster Mash Massacre.
We'll talk about that a little later. Shortly. Yes.
But as a geek, I have Captain Plasma from Star Wars, which is the Silver Stormtrooper for everyone who doesn't know who that is.
Get acquainted.
Because Star Wars and girly, but still like dark side. Awesome.
Yes. Dun dun dun. Sweet.
I also do Beetlejuice, which is my first routine I've ever done, and I love Beetlejuice.
I think I booked you that for the Atticus Ballroom winter this year. Yeah. Cool. That was really cool. I'm a Beetlejuice fan. Tim Burton through and through. So
I think the best thing with Beetlejuice is I can go to the geeky shows and I can go to the horror shows, and everybody loves Beetlejuice.
Yeah, win-win. That's it. Sweet.
And then I also have another act, which is to Ghosts Square Hammer. Yep. And it's like it's horror-y, but it's kind of like taking the piss of all these like pretty little girls who dress up in the big ball gowns and have the big hair, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna look pretty, but I'm really worshipping the devil. It's just, you know, a bit of fun, a bit horror-y, and I enjoy it.
You're a fan of the band, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
sweet.
Oh yeah.
Because I booked you to do that at the first Boneyard Triple Grind.
Yeah, which was an amazing show.
Oh, I'm glad you came down. It was good fun.
Spooky vibes.
Yeah, but like you actually performed to the what's the song? The
Square Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, the actual ghost tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had the logos too. That's pretty.
Yeah,
that's
I put the logos
outfit.
everywhere.
Yeah,
so much detail went into that. Like, I handmade my pasties for that, and I've probably spent like 20 hours on them now.
Cool.
Like tiny little rhinestones and everything.
Have you had any, apart from myself, have you had any ghost fans come up to you and go, I'm so got that act? Like,
the first time I performed it, I heard someone in the audience go, I want those pasties, they're the best.
Sweet.
And I was like, yes.
Represent.
Yes.
You get it, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and you know, I always like sarcastically wear my ghost shirt after I perform the act. So
yeah.
I
So
got
you
this.
got this, yeah. Oh, awesome. So you got three main acts. A secret one you're going to reveal at the Monster Mash Massacre, which we'll talk about shortly.
Yeah.
And you still dabble in pin-up, so...
Yeah, always doing something, always
Cool.
creating something. I can't stop. Can't
All
help
right.
myself.
No, that's cool. You shouldn't. You should always be doing awesomeness. And you do modelling as well? Looking at your Instagram, you got a bunch of modelling shots.
Every now and then, bit of modelling on the side.
Yeah. And is that for your performances, or that's just for fun?
Bit of both. I've got some really cool photos done by Rachel Mia down in Geelong, and they're for my ghost act. And then I've also, you know, got Elvira ones up and random ones
We're
up.
going to use that image for the show.
Just whenever I can, I do a little bit of modelling on the side.
Cool.
It's all
And it's a
fun.
bit of expression again, and get in the character.
Yeah.
Cool. And you're correct me if I'm wrong, you're a resident performer at like the Geek.
Oh yeah, I'm
What's
part of Geek Out and
Geek
the
Out,
League
that's
of
it.
Nerdless. They're kind of like
Same crew.
conjoined together. They.
So what's that like? Is it just like a total nerd fest? Or is
It's Geek Fest.
Geek Fest.
Geek
Yeah,
Fest.
sorry.
It's great. It's like. It's very pop culture-y, and the shows are always fun, and I think it like puts the fun back into burlesque, because sometimes you go watch burlesque, it's real serious and everyone's all proper, and this is just like,
Yeah, proper.
you know,
I love that word.
Rosie the hostess will like be singing something from Rocky Horror Show on stage to one of the cast members she has pulled up and made dressed like Rocky. Like,
Cool.
it is a great time, and you leave with sore cheeks from laughing so hard. It's amazing.
Awesome. And like there's a lot of interaction with them. Everyone's like talking about different their outfits and things, and
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
They normally run a best dress as well, so if you like cosplaying, there's always a cosplay comp, and yeah, it's just doing what you love and really making a community out of, you know, the kind of smaller cultures.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I reckon we should drop a song soon, but obviously you're not in a band, so you are running
Soon.
Oh, well, never say never. If you're going to be, so what would you be your thing if you're in a band?
I played guitar since I was 6, so
Awesome.
something.
That's pretty cool. You're going to rock it out one day on stage,
day.
you think? Yeah. All right. Well, you're actually running, we're going to talk about this after this song, but you're running is it your first major event, the Monster Mash Massacre, this Halloween?
Yes, the only event I've ever organised.
That's pretty impressive. You've got a crazy flyer, crazy merch, which you've given me a t-shirt tonight, which I thank you. But before we won't talk too much about it now. We'll drop a song. So this is going to be a song from one of the bands performing on the event.
Yes, so...
Which one did you want to drop?
we'll drop Resignators first. Yeah.
So Resignators, and what's the song called?
So I'd like to drop the Resignators' new track called Waltz With Me on Johnston Street.
Sick.
They're a ska band, they're awesome, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Cool. Well, we'll drop this Resignators track and come back and chats about the Monster Mash Massacre. Miss Juniper Peach, Resignators, coming at your face.
Wanna get inside your head, believe in every word that you said. All your words turn into lies.
What's up? This is How Bon Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, and you just heard the Resignators Waltz with me on Johnston Street, and we're here with Miss Juniper Peach. How we going, Juniper? Rockin' creepy?
Creepy.
So that track, the Resignators, they're going to be a part of your Monster Mash Massacre event on November 2nd at 24 Moons, yes?
Yes.
So, why did you book the Resignators? Tell us a little bit about
The Resignators. So I went to Creepshow when they played in Melbourne. And at that point in time, I hadn't really heard of many of the bands
the band
that were
Creepshow,
before
yeah.
them. Yeah, the band
Recently,
Creepshow,
yeah.
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 And, the Resignators played just before them, and I just fell in love with these guys. They're so full of energy and so fun, and just... they're a ball of a time, and you just want to get up and dance, and I definitely will be dancing.
That's
at 24.
Awesome.
And yeah, they're lovely guys, and they've been a band for ages and have produced a lot of music, and I love all of it. It's just great. They're just great.
Perfect. All right, so let's talk about your event, the Monster Mash Massacre, which is going to be a Halloween event November 2nd at 24 Moons in Northcote. So what was the idea with this?
So I lived in Melbourne for Halloween last year, and I don't know whether it's because I didn't search hard enough or didn't know the right people, but I ended up sitting on my butt at home all Halloween.
No.
And yeah, I
Shit.
thought to myself this year with like the return of the murder rats, I thought, I'm going to do my own event. Why not?
Good stuff. Get behind the scenes, support it,
Yeah.
put something out there.
And I've heard of a few, all ages stuff on, but I thought, no, I just want to, have something for us adults who secretly love Halloween, or maybe not so secretly love Halloween. And yeah,
and sort of a good night out, no doubt.
Just it wraps up that whole Halloween season, and yeah, just something to do.
Unreal. Last year, my band Coffin Carousel played at a Halloween show, but there wasn't much on last year. I think that was one of a couple of shows.
Yeah, you guys played. The Strays did the St Kilda gig at Luna Park, which was all ages again. But yeah, I was finding it really hard to find anything.
It's some years there's heaps of events, and some years there's nothing. So
yeah, I just thought if I put it on myself, I know it's going to be good. Well, I know I'm going to enjoy it.
Someone like yourself who's got a passion for this music, and obviously all the bands and the scene, the pin-up, the burlesque, makes sense, contribute, yeah. Don't complain. Well, there's a saying, don't complain, remain insane. Yeah, awesome. So the Monster Mash, it's going to be you got bands, obviously. You got the Strays.
So it's a bit of a mashup of music, hence the name, the Monster Mash, because we've got rockabilly, ska, and of course psychobilly.
Yes.
And I thought these three categories kind of go together, and level the night out
hence
pretty
the
well.
mash or the massacre.
So yeah, it's a bit of a mash and a bit of a massacre.
All right. So is this listing you got here? Is that the headliner for opener?
Yeah.
So we've got the Strays headlining.
Yeah.
With the Resignators, the Murder Rats, which are back on the scene after a few years or a year or two chilling out in the morgue, in their morgue. So yeah, we got what's Sarge and the Nuked.
Yeah.
Fucking cool. I've never heard those guys.
Oh, they're there. They just don't like to be on social media, but they're an amazing band with some melodic tunes going on.
Unreal. And you obviously you approach these bands, sort them out yourself,
Yep, I've done everything, all the posters, all the booking, all the merch. I handmade badges and stickers.
That's unreal.
Dedication.
No, look, when you look at it and you look at what you've set up so far, you don't see anything but dedication and passion, which is awesome. I respect. Cool. So and you just sort of you obviously got. We'll talk more about the performers later, but what else you got here? You got $20 entry?
Yes.
Pre-sales.
So pre-sale is $20 entry, and that includes booking fees, so there's no sneaky fees there.
Extra costs, yeah.
And then if you rock up on the door, it's $25,
So it pays to go to pre-sale.
Yeah,
and where can people grab the pre-sales?
They're on Washtix. They're on the website, Monster Mash Massacre.
Cool. So you got a website?
Yes, I have.
What's the website?
It's just www.jpsqts.com/The Monster Mash Massacre.
Awesome. And you got Instagram,
Facebook, all those jazz.
Awesome. Cool. So what's the QTs?
So JPS QTS is a little side thing that's kind of underground at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's Juniper Peach's Quirky Times.
Ooh.
So yeah, I hope to have a few more quirky times later on
I love
next
it.
year,
That's right.
and start something up.
Almost like Noise Inc. for me.
Almost.
It's like you just play with shit.
I just want to support the people
Yeah.
of the scene, and people can't play unless you put gigs on, and performers
so
can't
cool.
perform, and do what I can.
Yeah, that's a fair homage, because like a lot of promoters and event organisers will have a go and then they just sort of disappear. And playing in bands the last 15, 20 years, like you see a lot of that happening. So it's good you're stepping up to the plate and putting on some awesomeness.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat for the tasting. Sweet. And I gotta say, like you've got one awesome design done by the man.
Thank you, Solrak.
Solrak, yeah. I always say rock.
Solrak.
Solrak himself. So
Yeah, the god himself.
that's killer. So,
Yeah.
like, did you give him some ideas for this? It's like it's a full portrait cartoon
Yeah, no,
version of yourself.
I got in contact with him. He lives in Argentina, for those who don't know.
Yep.
And I sent him through a few photos of me. I told him what it was about, what it was for, and
He was so into it, was he? I
he was
imagine.
like, yes,
Yeah, he'd be
go
like,
Australia. And I'm like, yeah.
wow. Do you know where Australia was?
Australia is,
Yeah.
no, I think he did a bit of Googling there and
Yeah, sick.
was like, more worldwide spread.
No, that's great, because I follow his Instagram, and when I saw your photo, is he posted that yet?
Yeah.
I saw a post when the post came through. I was like, hell yeah, it's JP.
Yes, and he like keeps tagging Melbourne. He's like, Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah. That's crazy. So like, this is going to be like your little shindig for the poster.
I'm just gonna keep it for everything. I love it so much.
Yeah. I've done one for myself for Coffin Carousel. It's just that.
I have your sticker.
I got your sticker now. That's cool. Like it's imagery. It's like it's that representation. It's
a
totally polished.
face to the name, I guess.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
a bit extra. And I'll be wearing the outfit in my portrait on the night.
Wow, cool.
Crown and sash and all.
You got to pimp your own merch, yeah. Like down the line. Is that the plan or?
Oh, who knows?
You gotta do it.
So many plans.
Got to do coffee mugs. I want a coffee mug.
You want to? Okay, I will get a coffee mug made for you.
That'd be crazy. Do shot glasses.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, you could. That's awesome because you can have a little JP merch stand.
JP merch. Well, I got Monster Mash merch. We'll start there, see how that goes,
build
and
it
branch
up.
out.
Yeah, I'll get
Just
excited.
Keep adding things every year.
Cool.
I got Juniper Peach badges. They'll be on sale on the night.
Awesome.
Little coffin badges, because we're spooky like that.
Nothing wrong with coffins. It's,
Says the man himself.
hey, I rock a coffin. It's just on the carousel. Sick, crazy. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands.
4 bands.
4 bands.
You can't count.
That's all right. I am dead in the morgue. That's crazy. So and the old classic 24 Moons, which is a pretty rad venue. So
yeah, I do love it there. It gives off a very good spooky vibe, and
the bands will be on stage, no doubt.
Yeah.
You're not going to change the configuration.
Oh, no.
Sweet.
We'll do it up all Halloweeny.
Yeah.
We're gonna have photos done by Brett Allen, so hopefully we get like a mini photo booth set up with him, because all of his photos are amazing. So get dressed up. Honestly, just do it.
If I still had the prop, I would give you. In my old band Hatchet Dawn, there's a cover we did, but we actually had a coffin door made up. But my dad chopped it up with firewood.
Because parents
I was
never
sort of like, hey
support.
dude, if you need a coffin door, that would be sick.
Because parents never support spookiness.
No. Well, we did the prop, we did the photo shoot, I think, and then I moved out of home for a couple of years, and then I was left in the garage, and I came back one day, I was like, hey Dad, where'd you chuck that door? And he's like, oh, I burnt it. It's coffin firewood. You didn't. I was like,
all of my Halloween birthdays that I've had over the year, Mum still gets rid of it every year because my birthday's in October, so her theory is, if you have another one next year, I'll just buy the Halloween stuff at the shows. I'm like,
okay.
The build-up of stuff I would have if she kept it.
Yeah, you have to lock that shit down. All right, well, let's drop another track from one of the bands going to be at the Monster Mash.
So
What's your choice for the next one?
we'll drop the Strays track now. The Strays are very well known for their covers of rockabilly, and they've been
Sweet.
around for years. They're absolutely amazing. Dizzy Kid and Jake there. And a few years back, they kind of did some of their own tunes, and they've done a video clip to this song, and
Sick.
it's called
On YouTube? Go check it out.
I'm not sure if it's on YouTube. I know it's on their Facebook, which is probably like the easiest place to find them and
Facebook, yeah.
stalk them slowly.
Some creepy stalking
And
action.
yeah, they play regularly down at Dog's Bar in St Kilda. If you're ever down that way,
Cool.
just check them out. They play like a 3-hour set there. It's insane.
3 hours. Well, all
Yeah.
covers?
Pretty
like
much.
chucking-
I've been there. The place gets packed out. It's an amazing night down there.
Wow, I might have to check this out. Do they do burgers or anything? There's no grill
Yeah, they
action,
got
or-
food there.
They do?
Yeah, they normally play after food, but you can always.
Burritos or grill? Was it like burgers? No?
I don't know.
I just got there's something new to check out.
McDonald's
I
like
get
around the
excited.
corner, man. Chill.
Okay, so the Strays, huh? And it's going to be original track. You got it?
Yeah, this is their original track, Lonesome Man.
Awesome. All right, well, so we'll drop the Lonesome track, the Strays Lonesome Man track, and we'll come back and talk a bit more about the Monster Mash Massacre with Juniper Peach, the Strays.
You're really hurt. You got
What's up? This is How One Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, and you just heard the track from the Strays, Lonesome Man, and a totally original from a predominantly a cover band, Juniper.
Predominantly, yeah.
Awesome. And I got Juniper Peach here talking about all things crazy in her world and her upcoming event, the Monster Mash Massacre, this Halloween, November 2nd at 24 Moons. So the Strays, you're obviously big fan of the Strays.
Big fan, obviously. Being a pin-up girl, they always seem to play at the same events that I'm at.
Sweet. And they're headlining the night at Monster
Yeah,
Mash.
so I thought, not that they're like, headlining, but I thought, come 12 o'clock, everyone's going to want a bit of a sing-along, a bit of a boogie, and end the night on a high, just some good tunes.
Cool. And you said they got a video clip for that song, Lonesome Man.
Yeah, it's up on their Facebook. They've definitely put a lot of effort and time into it. It's a great video clip, and yeah.
Cool.
Give it a watch.
Bit of a rundown before I check it out later on, or
just give it a watch.
Okay, give it a watch. Get on their Facebook.
Go on with them.
So what sort of covers do they play?
They're predominantly rockabilly and a bit of rock and roll every now and then. Yeah.
So like Elvis songs, like songs we would know.
Buddy Holly. Yeah. Elvis.
Sick.
I'm
Beach Boys.
Beach.
I'm still waiting to see a psychobilly cover band that does Beach Boys. That would be
Ooh,
awesome.
psychobilly cover do Beach Boys. I reckon if you
one of my
hit
favourite bands.
up the Coffin Rockers, they would do
Yeah?
a cover. They do all covers. It's great.
Sick.
But unfortunately, they're in Germany in November, so why they do that?
So would you have asked them to play on this event?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
I saw them down at Collie Rocks, and they're just the psychobilly cover band to die for.
Wow.
Just want them so bad.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're on the next one.
Maybe next year. Definitely
Cool.
next year. I will get onto them.
Crazy.
They better listen to this.
Yeah, unreal. All right, so apart from we've got the Strays headlining, the Resignators, Murder Rats, and Sarge and the Nuked, we've got yourself performing along with Lana.
Yeah, we got a bit of spooky burlesque coming up for you from the spookiest queens themselves, I guess.
The spooky ghoul cats.
It's what we do. Yeah.
So you've got a brand fresh new act.
Yeah, I think Lana may be given a little sneaky new act too, but
Sweet.
I know definitely I have a brand new act and put a lot of time and effort into it, like all my acts. But
sweet,
it will. It's very spooky. Gonna rock you to your core.
Yeah. Do you need some smoke machines? Because I got smoke machines.
Oh yeah, we definitely need smoke machines. Definitely.
All right. If I come, I guess I'll come down. But
you guess you'll come down.
Actually, I wouldn't mind coming down and like doing some reviews and stuff. Would you be cool if I did that?
Yeah, anyone who wants to come down and review,
just do some quick
nuts.
backstage stuff, and I can drop it in the following week. Yeah, rad. Well, I'll bring my smoke machines for you. So you can...
all the smoke machines, all of the fake spider webs and
cool. So you're gonna deck the whole venue out. Halloween.
Hopefully,
sweet.
Just get my stuff down there because being in Bendigo, it's not that easy. But
no,
deck the place out. It's gonna step into like a haunted house theme.
Unreal
place and just
get excited. It's like Halloween. It's finally an event I can look forward to. It's like that's unreal. So what's the plans with the performers? You'll have them between the bands?
Yeah.
Like an intermission segment maybe? Or
yeah, just in between. We've also got a best dressed in between bands. Just break the night up a bit.
Best dressed competition for all?
Yes, so we're running a best dressed competition, and it is just whoever is best dressed, completely gender neutral.
Yep.
So there'll be prizes to win. There'll be maybe a few drink cards to give away.
Always a good
band t-shirts.
Sweet. So is it for pin-up? And you got these the costume.
So whether you're cosplay, pin-up, rockabilly, just have a spooky outfit you love, we don't care. Wow. We want all of you, and
So you're going to shout out to the cosplay community?
Hell yeah.
Try and get them down, and
they'll come down. I know them.
Cool.
Yeah, because even if you want to cosplay someone spooky, like Elvira or Morticia or someone, don't be afraid to just do what you love and show it off.
And do it well. Do it awesome. Crazy. So, what do you have? Some other? You have photography. Was it Brett?
Yeah, Brett Allen Photography is going to be there on the night.
With the camera. Yeah,
amazing. Check out his stuff.
How come is he? Why is he amazing?
Because every time I've performed and he's been there, just the shots that he produces and the time he pumps them out in, they're just crazy. And then he goes and does all of artwork from the shoot. So he does ink splats. And he's
what's that?
it's like a type of style of art, I guess, and it's
Okay.
like a photo, and it like ink splatters out, and he's done one of me, and there's like all skulls around me and
Ah,
stuff.
yeah, right, cool.
He's like the best ever, and
So he's like perfect for this.
he's amazing.
That's
So amazing.
crazy.
Every photo he's ever posted is amazing. I love it all.
Unreal. And you said you got some stalls and
Yeah, so we got a few market stalls. We have Wolfman Cam coming down, and he does all ceramic-y stuff and like pinstriping and everything of his is handmade. Does it all himself.
cool.
Just his art is to die for. He's an old psychobilly guy from way back when, and yeah,
Sweet.
he's coming down to boogie.
cool. And you obviously got merch to sell, so you have a bit of a merch stall.
We got some merch. We got Lenny from Lenny's. He does
Who's
all
Lenny?
pin-up-y stuff,
Okay.
rockabilly stuff, and all of his stuff is handmade and custom ordered. So if you
Cool.
see something you like on the night, you can always be like, "Oh, it didn't fit me, but can I still have it?" And he'll make you something fresh. And
Unreal.
all of his stuff is really, really good quality handmade stuff in Melbourne. You know, support your local artists.
Yeah, so you're repping all your favourite
Yeah.
bands, brands, performers.
Everything.
That's awesome. You've done a fantastic job, JP. Can I call you JP?
Always.
Is-
Everyone calls me JP.
Okay, sweet. I just didn't want to make that up. And like,
Nah, Jesse made it up years ago.
sweet. That's crazy. So yeah, like you're running it from 7 to 1. That's going to be a big night.
Big night, get
Can't wait.
down, boogie.
Get down, boogie.
You know, everything that shuts at midnight, everyone's like, what are we doing next? This is,
Yeah.
leads you on into the night, I guess.
Awesome. So if fans and like punters want to grab like some merch beforehand, that's all
Yep,
on the website.
it's all on the
That's
website. Yep.
Awesome. And that, just to recap, is www.jpsqts.com/Monster Mash Massacre.
Yeah.
Cool. That's really cool. So, what else can we really expect? Or is it the part? That's pretty much it.
Expect to be like stepping into the haunted house in the middle of America, like
Yeah? Ooh, but it's in
all of
Northcote.
your movie dream vibes. Like, you know, when you see something in the movies and you're just like, I wish that was in Melbourne.
Crazy.
Come on, that's what I hope to achieve.
Yeah,
that's what I
right.
will achieve. Entertainment galore. Get down, boogie, get dressed up.
That's a cool venue, 24 Moons. Yeah, like you got the bar that sort of looks over the stage. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have a bit of a dance floor set up, or is it?
Always.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
not going to be the tables and chairs if you've been there to other burlesque things. No, it's all just going to be like a normal gig set
Strip
up
that
to
shizzle away.
have a
Cool.
boogie.
That's awesome. Well, it's gonna be one big night, I reckon. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be rad, and I reckon we should drop another song from one of the
Ooh,
bands.
one of
So
the
which
bands. Well, Murder Rats have some older stuff that
Yes.
I, know and love. So they've got this song called Sin City Girl.
crazy. And
Yeah.
that's like old school. Murder
Old school
Rats.
Murder Rats.
Yeah, because they've got a few new members. I've seen.
Yeah, they've done a bit of a rejig after being on, I guess, a hiatus for
Yeah,
a
it
while.
happens. Yep.
But they're back, they're rocking, they're playing down at the Fireballs gig at the Bendigo.
Ah, sick. That's grand final day. Yeah.
Grand final Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah,
oddly,
Sunday.
but gonna be down there if anyone wants to say hi.
Yeah, get a
Yeah.
bit of a sneak preview of the Murder Rats.
Yeah.
Because my homie Steve, who's played in Coffin Carousel for me a couple of years ago, because he was the original drummer or second
Okay,
drummer.
yeah.
I was like, dude, the Rats are back. He goes, oh yeah, man, but I'm not playing with them this time, and they got another cat. So I was like, damn.
All cool guys.
Yeah, they're
So
all cool
smooth.
dudes.
Especially Asher.
Asher, he's a rad. I think he's born on the same day as me.
Ooh.
We had this conversation years ago. I think it was actually the very. No, it wasn't the last Hatch at Dawn show. It was one of the last Hatch at Dawn shows we did at night, and the Murder Rats opened for us.
Oh yeah.
But I was going to talk because someone else thought I was him and he was me, and we had this like because I used to wear the
see that.
Beetlejuice
I see
stripey.
that, yeah. Except
And he-
Asher's always like Rockman the leather print jacket that I have like the exact same jacket of at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back then I had my crow hawk, so I had the whole half head of hair, and he had some like he had similar, but he used to like grease it back.
Yeah.
But like
It's like a Billy Styles.
yeah, he was full psychobilly. I was just being a weirdo, but
How's his Styles, man?
how's he weirdo stars? But on the night we got talking, and it was like, oh, dude, this chick thought you was me and I was you, and I was like, yeah. And he goes, somehow we got on the conversation. We had the same birthday as well, which is
There you go.
super creepy. But
There you go.
Yeah, it'd be
My
good.
birthday's just before the Monster Mash, so you want to get me anything for my
Your
birthday?
birthday?
Just buy tickets. Just buy
Ooh,
tickets.
come
That's all I
down
want.
and a drink on the night, of course.
Of
maybe.
course, maybe. I think I'll be a little bit too drunk on the night.
So, what's your choice beverage if someone wants to buy you
If
a
someone's
drink?
buying me a drink, I won't be mean. I'll say beer because it's cheap.
Beer.
If you don't want to be cheap, buy me gin. Yeah.
Gin. Yeah, the old gin and
Juniper.
tonic. Do you go tonic water or what's the other option people go for? I don't really
Soda
drink.
water?
Soda water. Yeah, gin soda,
Soda.
gin and tonic.
Just gin.
Gin, yeah.
Gin on the rocks, honestly.
Sweet. Oh, well, there you go. Who wants to buy Juniper a drink? And after performance or before performance? So
Both. You can always slip a Sailor Jerry in there as well.
the old Sailor Jerry.
I have a Sailor
You're rum
Jerry
girl.
tattoo. That's dedication.
Cool. Well, all right. Let's quickly talk about tattoos.
Tattoos.
We've gone a little bit sidetracked with the murder rats, but let's do it. Quickly tattoos.
Cats.
Run down.
Bat tattoos, cat tattoos, spider tattoos, skull tattoos.
All things creepy.
You know,
Psychobilly.
if you love Halloween, that's what you end up having.
Sick.
Daggers. Elvira shout out there. Pin-up girls.
Awesome.
All the tats.
All the tats for.
You'll have to see my burlesque performance to figure out where they are.
Awesome. And on that note, we'll drop some Murder Rats Sin City Girl.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Enjoy Murder Rats peeps with Jennifer. Not Jennifer. Jennifer Peach.
Juniper, like the berry.
Like the berry. Murder Rats Sin City Girl enjoys.
Well, I got this little girl I had to make her mine. She's a pretty baby, she can kill me anytime. She walks the pretty naked, oh so fine. She's a pretty baby and I had to make her mine. Mine, Cincinnati girl. Mine, Cincinnati girl. Mine, Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. Gun and knife, have you run all night? Gun and knife, she can take a lot. Gun and knife, have you run all night? Gun and knife, won't do a street fight. Gun and knife, you better say goodnight. Saw her in a movie wanting to be a clown. But heard about scratch me, her to pin me down. She's a pretty baby, she can kill me anytime. She's a little lady and I had to make her mine. My Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. Gun and knife and run all night. Gun and knife, she can take a lot. Gun and knife, and run all night. Gun and knife, won't do a street fight. Gun and knife, better say goodnight. Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. My Cincinnati girl. Gun and knife, have you run all night? Gun and knife, she can take a lot. Gun and knife, have you run all night? Gun and knife, won't be a street fight. Gun and knife, you better say goodnight. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Welcome back. This is How One Noise on Noise Inc. Radio, blasting through AMR. And we've got Juniper Peach in the studio with us as a special guest. And you just heard the Murder Rats Sin City Girl,
Woo.
who will be performing at the Monster Mash Massacre November the 2nd. Halloween event to be at 24 Moons, and tickets are on sale now with some merch. Crazy lineup of bands: the Strays, Resignators, Murder Rats, Sergeant the Nuked, with Juniper Peach and Lana Luancy performing. Was it horror burlesque, neo-burlesque?
Horror burlesque, neo-burlesque.
Yeah, spooky burlesque. Cool.
Mine's a bit comedy burlesque, I guess.
Sweet.
You'll find out. You'll find out on the night.
Just come down and get involved. It's the Halloween show to be at. So, apart from all this crazy Monster Mash Massacre going on, what else is happening in your world that we can elaborate on?
Mainly focused on this. Doing a bit of the good old geek out with Rosie there and
Sweet.
the League of Nerdlesque. But yeah, really hoping to be able to produce another Monster Mash in the future and getting the ball rolling for more gigs like it, because
That's awesome.
I think there needs to be more shows that, you know, mix band and burlesque together, like the Anarchist Ballroom
like
does.
the Anarchist Ballroom.
They're
Which
amazing.
you performed that twice. You done
Yeah.
the Winter this year and the Boneyard Triple Grind
Yep.
show 1.
I'll be back again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've got a summer show booked, but
Ooh.
next winter I want to plan a banging lineup.
it,
So
do it,
you'll be back
do
for
it.
that. And I'm going to do another Boneyard Grind next year, but a little bit of a different twist to this one.
Ooh. But
That's-
yeah,
that's
apart
right.
from you guys, no one else
Yeah.
really does it, and I just want to contribute.
It's so cool.
Put my hat in the ring, I guess.
Yeah. It's so cool because it's such a unique niche. It's a bit of it's a smaller scene community in the Melbourne, but like it's just awesome to have someone contributing, like another spin of it. Like, well done.
Yeah, hopefully we get a few mini monster mashes happening throughout
Yeah.
the year and keep this as a big Halloween event to be out and just grow
the
it
banging.
over the years. Maybe, you know, one day have an all weekend thing, you know.
Like
dreams,
camp out.
dreams and goals.
Camp
goals
out?
and dreams. Camp out.
You could incorporate like a massive car show as well. Like, really expand.
But it's hard to do car shows in Melbourne because the second you want cars, you've got to move out of the city. And then it's that little bit harder to get to, whereas this, you know, everyone can get home. Everyone can get a tram. There's one right out the front, you know.
You could,
It's too hard.
maybe like a venue like the Corner Hotel. I don't know how you could involve that because they've got a really. There's a parking lot next to it and behind it.
Ooh.
You could maybe, if you wanted to
Gotta
go
get onto
that
that.
big, you could always talk to a
Get
venue
somewhere
like
with
that.
like a nice beer garden going on.
Yeah, because they've got. I know the Corner Hotel because I was there when we did the Wednesday 13 support this year with Coffin Carousel. They got the back car park and it's like caged off, like fenced, so you could put up some.
We're gonna get
like-
this ball rolling.
Yeah, I reckon. Actually, we should. This is only just an idea. Monster Mash versus Anarchist Ballroom.
Oh yeah, come at me, come at me.
That'd be crazy
Halloween
fun.
next year, man.
Crazy fun. That'd be-
Psychobilly versus horror
yeah. We just like
versus
combine
ska versus punk, because you know.
and just a crazy lineup of performers. Like because the Corner Hotel. Yeah, we'll talk more. I'm not going to give away too many.
No.
I just got ideas banging on my brain there.
Light bulbs going off here.
That's crazy shit. Awesome. So, like, you got more shows coming up for yourself, or?
Not really. It's a bit of a quiet time at the moment.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's-
summer
everyone's
will
coming out of
hit
winter,
off.
I suppose. so.
Yeah. Shows are a bit different in the burlesque world. Like, a lot of them only get organised, you know, 3-4 weeks before. So,
Yeah. Just wait for the offers to come in.
yeah,
and-
smash it out when it comes knocking at my door. But
Yep.
not like this, that you got to, you know, take months and hours.
Yeah.
And
Well, there is work that goes into these. That's what people don't. Well, people would appreciate what you've done with this. I think the Monster Mash Massacre and
I think I've like gained a new respect for event organisers because not that I ever thought it was easy, but until I guess you do it yourself, you don't
realise
understand
what's involved.
everything that goes into it. Like I started organising this
yeah, I think you mentioned
8
to me
months
yeah, a while
beforehand,
ago, yeah.
before it's going to be on. So
Yeah. And like you come home from your day thing, and then you jump on your computer and emails.
yeah, I
chasing up.
study full time at uni. I work part time. I travel down to Melbourne from Bendigo to do burlesque, and I got this as well. So
Unreal. Like full props and respect. Like you're doing a great job. Keep doing it, and just keep working your grind. You know, like
yeah.
and it's the more people see these events out, then it's maybe they might not come to the first one, but they'll be like, oh, I saw that like a couple months ago. I want
There's
to go to
always
this next
that
one.
little fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So you should go to the first one, but you might not. I understand. But then you see the photos on Facebook and you're like,
Yeah, damn, I
oh
should've been
no,
there." Yeah.
why didn't I go to that?
That's it. That's crazy. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I might actually wear my suit.
Do it.
But I don't know. Oh, should I or should I dress up or something?
You dress up, you'll end up at best dress. I'll pull you up on stage.
I might want to get a pumpkin head so I can do the whole Jack Skellington. No, I have to paint it white.
What? It's not really pumpkin. It's more like a sack for Jack Skellington.
Yes, yeah.
And then you need like the big neck.
I just want an actual pumpkin head. I want to get a big enough pumpkin and stick my head in it somehow.
Do it.
Tape it at the back.
It would be gross. You need plastic, man. I'm sure
okay.
Spotlight or something will have one.
Yeah. That's be sick.
Just like you can get like the pumpkin like bin, like not bins but like candy bowls. You'll just have to like cut the bottom out,
modify
and then
it.
just
Yeah.
we can do this. See, I am a craft master.
Yeah, I have to hit you up with some pointers. Yeah.
Craft master.
Awesome. So we've talked about your tattoos, talked about your performing, talked about your awesome events.
Woo!
Obviously you do your own shows when they come up. Well, what's some of your other favourite Melbourne bands? Like bands you would like to work with down the track?
I do. I think maybe next year do a bit more punk on it. Maybe get
Sweet.
like a vibe going because there's a massive punk scene at the moment. Utter Abductees, Strawberry Fist Cake. Maybe get a few more.
I saw them at the
bands
Dead
on
of
them.
Winter Festival a couple of years ago when I was up there.
Yeah,
Are they Melbourne or are they interstate?
Melbourne.
They are Melbourne.
I hope to keep this
Yeah,
mainly Melbourne. Try and support my local bands.
Yeah. Do you know who you should bring down is the Wraith from Queensland? It's seriously awesome.
Okay.
Have you heard them?
No.
I'll show you them. They're rad. They're like a mashup of punk rock, psychobilly.
Yes.
But they got that sort of edge of the Fireballs have, so that real bit of a metal edge to them. They're fucking cool. Got a really cool chick. They got a chick guitarist.
Woo!
Oh, the bassist. He's like famous. He's been like in heaps of bands. But he looks like a vampire every show.
I love it. I'll probably know who they are when you show me.
Yeah, you'll love them. But like,
names.
I highly I want to bring them down for a show eventually. But
Get some more Scar on the bill. Maybe
sick.
some like Admiral Akbar's Dishonorable Discharge.
Yeah.
Get some party going. All the bands that dress up on stage because that's what I love.
You like the whole
You got to put on a show, like.
You do. It's something I've always had a discussion with. Like when you're live, it's not just your ears hearing music; your eyeballs are being stimulated too.
Of course, you can have a band that play great, but if they don't even bob their head, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But back when I was in Hatchet Dawn, it was like Halloween every fucking weekend almost.
Halloween is love. Halloween is life.
But I've got to say, these days I'm a little bit lazy. I just like to get out and rock. But I might put on a bit of a
Halloween
outfit again. Bring it back.
I think the best thing about Halloween events is you get those people who might not do cosplay, might not do.
Yeah.
Like what we do perform. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I just want to be a cat. I just want to be a soldier. Yeah. Just do it for the day. What do you got to lose, honestly?
That's it. Just have a good time, dress up. So I guess for Halloween for you, you chose this to be a Halloween event. It's your favourite time of the year.
I have a bat tattooed on my wrist, and quite a large bat. Halloween is like, it's not a holiday for me. It's just who I am.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, I've always loved it. Always done big Halloween events, like birthdays and stuff when I was little. Yeah. So,
thinking back to, what are some of your favourite shows that you've performed on? Like, standout moments.
Anarchist Ballroom, the big one at the Bendigo Hotel.
The Winter. Yeah, that was pretty rad.
It was, everyone there was, like, all the performers were amazing, and everyone down to, like, Tom, Dick and Harry were just, everyone was so lovely and so into it, and everyone was just there because they wanted to be there, and they didn't have anything to prove to anyone. They were just there because they loved the music and they loved the environment, and those community moments are the best. They are.
It's about that, keeping that community feel alive. Everyone's got a place to feel home and enjoy.
Yeah, Netflix and Chill do that really well as well.
Yeah, I was talking to Izzy because she ended up filling in for Ainsley on show 2, the Boneyard Triple Grind, but she'll tell me then. Yeah, she's like, I run Netflix and Chill.
Netflix and Chill is like my second show or something like that. Very, very new to burlesque, and Izzy had me without even seeing a photo of my routine.
Yeah,
and everyone was there so so lovely. And for Izzy to do that, like, props, man. Like, there needs to be more people like her in the world, honestly.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. Like, I'm not claiming no old school daddy status, but just being around the scene for a long time, like, it's good to see yourself and other people getting out there and making things happen.
And to anyone who wants to do anything, just do it. Just do it.
All right, so someone's going to run an event as awesome as the Monster Mash Massacre. What's 3 tips you would give them that you've learned so far?
Plan a long time in advance, because there will be bands who will say no to you.
Yeah, bands are...
And, bands are secretly overseas and you don't find out until you message them because it's not, like, announced yet,
announce things.
All of that stuff. Do something you're passionate about, because if you're trying to do something or be something you're not, the time that it takes to pull off something, you'll lose interest and it won't be good.
Damn, okay. Awesome advice there. Yeah.
And thirdly, have fun. Just have fun with it. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. If you love something, just do it.
Unreal. That's some crazy killer advice there from Juniper Peach. Sweet. So, is any other future plans you're thinking of that you just want to...
I'm hoping, maybe just running a few mini Monster Mashes, maybe even a full burly Monster Mash. Who knows?
Yeah. Do different versions of them, like different installments. That'd be crazy.
Just it's really just about like having a community there for performers, and hopefully, maybe at a few of my other things I might run, people who haven't performed before or people who have acts that they want to perform, just shoot us a message and I'll be happy to help you out and have you, and just want to get everyone doing what they love.
And you got to start the merch branding with this cool soul
just
rock.
For you. I'll give you a full...
Is it rack or rock?
Rack. R-A-C, rack.
Soul rack. You got to pimp this awesome
best.
Illustration. Yeah, it's crazy. So I did have a question, but my brain's fizzled. Oh, how can people find you? So on your social medias, not just your event.
Miss Juniper Peach. Just Google it up, and I am all over Instagram and Facebook, and I think I've even got something on YouTube. I have my own website.
Cool. Merch line coming soon. Yeah.
Sorry, just for you, Housie. Just for you.
Just give me one. just print one off. That's rad.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming down, and Juniper, and being a part of Noise Inc. Radio at the Old Morgue here at AMR. Anytime. So we're going to close out the show with one more song from the Resignators.
Yeah. Good old song of theirs called Parasol.
Parasol.
Have a dance.
What is it called? Parasol.
Parasol.
It is too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Have to check that.
Parasol on the carousel. Cool. All right. Cheers for coming along, Juniper, and
Yeah.
Resignators, Parasol. Enjoy.
playing man in a big brass band. He came to me with a brand new plan. Let's drink in the streets all night long, dancing to the beat of that funky soul song. I was walking in the rain down in New Orleans. It was the craziest thing
AustralianMusiciansRadio.com.